You shall not place, you shall not have anyone, nothing, no one as your God beside him. You shall not place, you shall not have anyone, no one, nothing before him. No one is like him. Marianne is not of the kingdom. Marianne came not from heaven. Marianne was a Semite Jew of Israel, a girl, a young woman, married to Yosef, a Semite Jew of Israel also. But Yosef was from King David's house roots, and his wife Marianne was from another line of Israel, not of the kingdom. Marianne was born as all other woman creation on earth, as her husband and all other generations of Jews of Israel. Marianne was not sent to earth. She did not come from God. Marianne is not from God. Marianne is not as Yeshua is. Marianne Rowe was one, as many other women who gave birth to his prophets, as the Baptist, and many others who were sent by God to be born from a woman creation, to do his will among creation or Israel. Marianne was like all woman creation. A woman as your God called her several times, woman, to remind her about her role as all other woman creation before her, as her own relative who gave birth to the Baptist, a messenger sent to earth from God to be born also from a woman related to Marianne, to be linked to Yeshua, to be the one to announce the coming of the kingdom, to cleanse Israel, to have your God emanation, Son of Man, a woman, to be born within Israel, a Semite Jew, in Yosef's house, from the roots of David's house. Marianne is just a woman, cannot be otherwise, for your God planned to be accomplished according to his will. Marianne is a woman creation of mankind to give birth to the emanation of God on earth, a son of mankind, his creation, Son of Man. Marianne did not come from God. Marianne is not a saint. Marianne is not queen whatsoever. Marianne is absolutely not mother of your God. Marianne is your God's creation, as all of you are. You are going too far about this woman creation, placing her, having her as God and queen. And worse, queen of heaven? This is another way the beast uses to hit God, against God. All statues, statuettes, are idols. It's lifeless. It's nothing. Means nothing. There is nothing there. There is no life in there. There is no one in there. It's in your mind. You think, you believe that statue is who you want it to be. and you praise it, you worship, you do things you should not. You should break all idols, and these Marian statues is not Marianne. She's dead for thousands of years. She was Jew, a woman from Israel. She's not alive anymore. She's not a saint. She don't look like any of your statues. You have no idea who she is, how she looks like. You imagining, you creating idols of people. You have no idea who they are. You never saw them. And you put your mind thinking that a statue is the person you think is a saint, and you dedicate your faith in them. You put in them, you have in them, you place in them these idols, madness, besides your God. You know what that means? Putting those things, those idols, beside God, means that you believe they are like God. They are as God. This means beside. And before Him, you know that means? You believe these idols, statues, nothingness, lifeless, madness, are more God than God is. Before Him, you give more value to those craziness, madness, more than you give to your God. That means your God is nothing to you but your idols. I broke my mother's statue of a saint, an idol called Jesus Boy of Praga, made of porcelain, beautifully made, with a little golden crown and so on, had a light inside of it. I threw that thing with such a force and anger against the floor. It turned into pieces and porcelain dust. Oh, I was so glad to break it. I was so glad I did. I broke that abomination, an idol. There is no Jesus. You don't know the Lord. Jesus is not Yeshua. Jesus is an idol, an icon. Jesus is an icon. Doesn't exist. Is not Yeshua. Jesus is an imaginary like you do. You imagine statues as the people you want they to be. And you call they saints. It's the same thing. Jesus does not exist. It's not Yeshua. Yeshua is Hebrew. Is an emanation of God on earth. He came for the Israel, His people that got lost because of the false Jews. You don't know your God. You have no idea who God is. That's why you have those idols, those saints. You worship them instead of your God, your only salvation. He's Hebrew, not Christian, not Greek, not English, not French, not Portuguese, not anything but Hebrew. It's unbelievable. There are hundreds and hundreds of Marian of all kinds, all names, you name it. Marianne of Conception, Marianne of Guadalupe, Marianne of whatever, etc., etc. How many twins Marianne have? How many sisters? How many twins? How many Marianne is there? It's not just one. They even have a dark skin version of Marianne here. All this is madness, lies. There is no Marian scent. No sense of mankind made by man and by church. There is no sense made by man. There is no church. Man cannot make man sent. Man cannot manage God's business. Churches are fake. All of churches and rituals and rites are not of your God, who's Hebrew. His way of worshiping Him is not even close to what they do. Communion and rites and mass. This is madness. This is not of your Hebrew God. There is no church of your God. It's all lies. Your God is Hebrew. There is no sense made by man. Man cannot make man sent. Jesus is not Yeshua. Jesus is an idol, an icon. Man cannot manage God's business. Churches are fake. All of churches and rituals and rites are not of your God, who's Hebrew.